Hi, today I'm going to share with you an amazing morning breathwork routine for regulating your nervous system. Let's get started. Okay, so why do a morning breathwork routine? Well, there are many reasons for this. You might be aware that breathwork has gotten really popular over the years, and that's for good reason. Breathwork can calm your nervous system. It actually get you into altered states. It can get you more connected with source. It can increase your vibration, which is going to help you manifest all the things you want in life, and much more. One of the most powerful aspects of breath work that's not really talked about is actually using breath holds. This is something that the ancient yogis use, the Taoists use, other high-performing athletes do if you're familiar with things like altitude training. And one of the amazing things about breath holds is that they can actually increase your capacity. This is going to allow you to perform better, recover faster when you're running, when you're training. It's also going to help you calm your nervous system because you're going to be able to reach some really amazingly calm states that you really can't enter in any other places. And the other great thing about breath holds is that when you do breath holds, they by definition push you past your comfort zone. So this is a way for you to really develop kind of like that emotional stamina, like this, your ability to have grit, your ability to be anti-fragile, do hard things. So you can do all of those things. You can get all of those benefits with the simple breath work routine that I'm about to show you. Let's get into it right now. Okay, so this is something that I've actually been optimizing for over 5 years, and it has been an absolute game changer for me, and it will be for you as well. This is the first time I've ever talked about this publicly, and again, it is next level. So what it involves doing, it involves doing 5 breath holds, and it'll typically take about 10 to 15 minutes to do this. Okay, so here's how it works. I do this as part of my longer morning meditation routine. The whole routine takes about 30 to 45 minutes, and this is essentially the first part of it. So first thing we do is we want to get into a relaxed state. I recommend you spend 5 to 10 minutes getting into a relaxed state. This is going to allow you to do better with your breath hold routines and have them go longer and be more powerful. So I recommend for that, essentially count down from 10 to 1. And then what I like to do is I just say the words calm body, calm mind. I say that mantra over and over again for about 5 to 10 minutes, typically closer to 10 minutes. And this will gets me into a very calm state. So that's part 1 of the ritual. The next part is we then want to essentially warm up our lungs. We do a breath of fire type routine. This is where we breathe in and out through our nose very quickly. So essentially it's like basically that. You can look up breath of fire on other YouTube videos, essentially that. So quick breaths out through your nose. This energizes the body. I do 50 of these. I count each one, I do 50. Then after I do the 50 breaths of fire, then I essentially open up my lungs by doing 3 really deep breaths where I'm really trying to expand my lungs. So what I do here is I will breathe in for a count of 8, and I'll breathe out for a count of 10. I do this 3 times. And again, when I'm breathing in, I'm really expanding my diaphragm. And when I breathe out, I'm really making sure every amount of oxygen, it's all gone. So just to give you an idea. So do that 3 times. Then the next part is to get into a regular rhythmic breathing state. So for this, I do a 4-4 breath, which is simply in for 4, out for 4, always through the nose. So do that for a couple minutes. So just to recap where we're at so far, getting to that relaxed state takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Then we do our little breath of fire, 50 of those. Then we do 3 of the opening up the lungs, and then we do the rhythmic breathing for a couple minutes. So now we are ready to do our breath holds. Okay, so the goal here is to do 5 breath holds. So what I recommend, and this is the game changer, you're going to find that the longer you can do your breath holds, the better you're going to perform. This is going to allow you to get into more relaxed states. It's going to allow you to control your nervous system. It's going to allow you to manifest better. So we are optimizing eventually for longer breath holds. But what I recommend you do is do a progressive system, if that makes sense. So you want to have your first one be a certain amount of time, have the second one be a little bit longer, and then the last one, number 5, that's going to be like your ultimate max. Now, personally for me, my current protocol, which you might have to work up to, is, these are just weird times that are unique to me, just to give you an idea. The first one I do 81 seconds, then I rest for 39 seconds. I always add a second, just so you know. So it could be 80 seconds, but I do 81 instead, and that could be 80-40, but just I'm a little OCD like that. I do 81 seconds, then rest for 39 seconds, resting being that 4-4 rhythmic breathing. Then the next one, I do 96 seconds, rest for 54 seconds. Then the next one, I do 111 seconds, and then I rest for 69 seconds. And then the next one, I do 2 minutes, and I'll rest a minute. And then the last one I will do, ideally get to 2 minutes. That's my personal, but most likely, unless you've done this before, you're probably not gonna start there. So I would just, for example, you might wanna do something like the first one is 30 seconds, and then I recommend you really rest for about 30 to 60 seconds. So first one, let's say 60 seconds. Next one, 45 seconds. The third one, 60 seconds. The last one, 75 seconds. The final one, 90 seconds plus. And again, rest 30 to 60 seconds, depending on kind of what you believe. The main thing is to have it be progressive. So let me just give you an example of, I'm not gonna do the whole routine, but after I'm doing my breath holds, or after I've warmed up, do the first one, always breathing after the exhale, or holding your breath after the exhale, and then doing that 4-4 recovery. So I'm just gonna do like 15, 20 seconds just so you get an idea, and I'll do a little rest, then I'll do another one just so you have an idea of what it looks like. So. Okay, so that was just a very kind of condensed version of what the breath hold looks like. So we want to do 5 of those, have the last one be as long as you can, and then after that, just kind of do some kind of more calm body, calm mind type relaxation for another 2, 3, 5 minutes or so, and then that is the routine. So the main thing is get into that relaxed state. I recommend warming up the lungs, and then the 5 breath holds, do those. And the big thing is have it be progressive. I used to not do this. It was really a game changer for once I kind of figured out how the progressive system really makes a huge difference. And if you do this, I promise you are going to find this to be absolutely transformational for your life, for your nervous system, and much more. In my next video, I'm going to show you my top 3 secrets for regulating your nervous system. Some of them we've not talked about in this video, so be sure to watch that video when it's out. And in the meantime, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. This is Ron Reich, and I'll talk to you soon.